Opinions on these locos: the Caledonian Railway 944 class Pacific tank, GWR 3800 County class, 2221 class County tank, our Southern Railway L1 class, and the GCR 11F Improved Director class. Okay, the Caledonian 944 Pacific tank, I absolutely like them. These are very good looking engines, not gonna lie. The County 440s, or the Churchwood 440s as I like to call them, they are very good. Like, they're very interesting. Like, it's very rare that I've seen like a Great Western engine which is a 440 with outside cylinders. I mean, like, I don't think there is any other Great Western engine which is a 440 and has outside cylinders. So yeah, the 3800 County class is very great. The County tanks, I think these are actually more better than the County than a Churchwood County 440s in my opinion. These are my second favorite of the counties. My first favorite being the Hawkswood one, but the County tank looks just so elegant. I mean, it's a 442 Atlantic tank engine, and I think this just looks so well. Like, I'm kind of sad that they didn't survive into the BR days, since these are just so good looking tank engines. The Southern Railway L1s, they're decent. Do not really care that much about them, but they are kind of good. They're good. Now the 11F Improved Director. Again, I like the L1. Don't really care about them, but they're good looking. They are good. Opinions on these cars: Citroen XM, 1996 Ford Crown Victoria, and the Opel Omega B. Citroen XM. No, not really a big fan of French cars, to be honest. Ford Crown Victoria. It's an absolutely good car. I like it. I think it actually looks way more better as a police car in my opinion, but I don't know, it's a very good looking car. You know, like, there are other cars that are way more better than this one, but it's good. It's good. Opel Omega B. I don't know whether to say it's good or just boring. Part of me really likes this, but also there's a part of me that just really doesn't care for it. It kind of looks basic, in my opinion. So, I have a soft spot for this car. How many OCs do you have on the NWR roster in your AU? Okay, I wouldn't really call them my OCs. But the original character engines on the NWR roster in my headcanon is Great Western Railway Castle number 7038 Sodor Castle, and USA S100 Dock Tank Bradley, or just Brad. But now in terms of my actual OCs, like OCs that I created, first one is Rebuilt Merchant Navy number 35030 Elder Dempster Lines, but now renamed to Albert Regaby. Hunslet Austerity 060 number 160 Jenna. LNER A4 Pacific number 4467 Walt Swan. LNER Thompson A2-3 number 60512 Steady Aim, but now renamed to Wellsworth. Favorite season and episode from the Dark Railway series? Okay, that actually is a hard one, since I don't know which one's my favorite season and episode from the Dark Railway series. Like, this is just an amazing song. Like, everything is just awesome in this. Like, there are maybe a little bit of flaws in there, here and there, but it's just great. It's one of the best series that I've ever seen focused on sentient trains. So it's very hard for me to decide what my favorite episode and season from TDRS is. How many LNER A3s are preserved in your AU? Okay, 3. There are 3 A3s. First one, 4475 Flying Fox, which is my main OC, Gordon, which is on Sodor, and 60061 Pretty Polly, which is owned by Steam Dreams and is operating on the UK main line. Or she used to be part of the Deer Valley Railway, but you know, I decided that she would be more better at just being like a mainline express rail tour runner, if you know what I mean. So yeah, favorite CGI episode. that's a hard one. Like, there are loads of CGI episodes that I like, so I do not have one. Favorite song from the model series? Same. All of the songs from the model series are great. I cannot decide which one's my favorite. But if I had to choose one, I'll tell you one of my favorites from the model series. I think Night Train. I think Night Train is a very great song. I love it. SNDJR 7F280 or LMS 7F080. The 280 7F is better than the 080 in my opinion. Have you ever had to deal with haters in the comments? No offense, but what kind of question even is that? We're YouTubers, of course we must have dealt with haters at some point. When the first episode of Tales of the Deer Valley Railway is due to come out?
This is like the third or fourth time you've been asking that. I keep telling you that I do not have a schedule, not to mention it takes time and precision to make these episodes. And besides, there are loads of series out there that also take a long time to make. Besides, I've literally been starting this series, and besides, I want to take all my time to figure out this plot, and also figure out how I'm going to film this and make it good. Also hiring voice actors too.